Hi, everyone, and welcome to the special simulcast of the Neil Haley Show and celebrity interviews live from the Grotto with Greg Hanna. Greg, what's going on, man? How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great, Neil. How are you? I'm
Fantastic.
excited to talk to our rock and sock'em guest today. It's going to be
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes, our guest today's Butterbean. Amazing story to become a professional boxer. And I even remember watching the story of him when he went to the WWE and knocked out a lot of wrestlers. Ended up knocking out a wrestler at WrestleMania. How are you, Butterbean? Thanks for stopping by.
Doing great, doing really good.
All right, so go ahead, Greg, with your first question for Butterbean.
Yeah. Hey, man, it's been an amazing pro boxing journey for you. It's different from a lot of other people. And let me just ask you one quick question. Who's like the most famous boxer that you ever fought?
Probably Larry Holmes by far.
Very cool. And how was that? How was that fight?
I had him terrified. He run the whole time. It was, that's a big, when you're fighting somebody of the top 5 fighters of all time, it was a pretty big deal.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I wanted to talk to you about that. That's pretty amazing. And real quick question, again, before I pass it back to Neil. Hey, did you think that you were going to have such a huge following as you have when you first started out?
You just never really know. It's just very fortunate that I get the people that want to watch a real fight. Somebody went out there and fought as hard as they could, and you give that to people, you'll get a following.
Yeah, so let's go to this Butterbean and that journey. How you didn't start out as a professional boxer. Tell that story. Right?
Nobody starts out as a professional anything. You got to work for it.
Yeah.
I fought Tough Man, won all of the Tough Man contests that allowed me to win. Then I went pro after that.
Yeah, so going through that Tough Man, when you talk about Tough Man journey, not everyone that went professional boxing went through the Tough Man. How did that prepare you for professional boxing, you think, being in the Tough Man types of context?
It helped a lot. It helped being in front of people. You learn a lot from the Tough Man. You learn if it's for you or if it's not for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, go ahead, Greg, with a question.
Yeah, but real two quick knockout questions for you. What was your fastest knockout? 3. What was your fastest knockout? What was your favorite knockout? And what's your most memorable knockout?
Probably all this. Well, there's 2 different ones. My fastest was like 8 seconds. Very memorable one also. And then a guy named Louis Monaco was a really quick knockout. That was very memorable. Monaco went on to fight a lot of big names. He knocked out Buster Douglas, knocked out Kevin McBride, which both them guys knocked out Tyson.
Okay.
Wow. And I think that the way that you definitely you had a really hard knockout punch, right? Explain to people that they looked at
I'm
you
not
and
telling a lot of folks. I'm not the one to explain to people. It's people I knock out the one that have to explain it. But yeah, I hit pretty hard.
I remember you said you hit pretty hard when you took out one of the smoking guns in WWE and you knocked him out fast as heck. And after he would won the toughen up and he fought some really tough boxers, because I was watching that on Dark Side of the Ring. But when you talk about specifically enough, you're fighting, what do you think made you such a great fighter? Do you have mentors that helped you, or
I went out there. I went out there and give the people that won. I went out to fight. I went out, give them everything I got. I didn't want to dance and strategize and play the boxing game. Just whoever the most, and just touch them and move. I wanted to knock somebody out.
Okay.
Hey, Butterbean, is there anybody that you wanted to fight that didn't or wanted a chance to fight and hadn't?
Tyson's one I've always wanted to fight. I've always wanted to fight Tyson. Now I'd love to fight Paul, just because he said some smart ass stuff about me. Paul, I'd love to knock his out just to shut him up.
Yeah, isn't it crazy? He's like calling you out, and you say, "What do you think of the Pauls as boxers, Logan and Jake?"
Fight Jake's one that made the comments. They come along. He's come along as a boxer. He's progressed a good bit from where he started, without a doubt. The whole Tyson thing, the thing's a scam. I don't think it ever meant to happen because he's got a fight coming up. It's a very tough fight. No promotion company in the world will let that happen. I just don't think it's ever a real fight.
You don't think it'll ever happen still, Tyson fighting?
No. Why would it? Okay, let's say it's a $200 million fight. When George Foreman went to fight Ali in Zaire, One of them got hurt and they had to stay there for 3 months while the fight happened. They're not going to put another opponent as a substitute fight. They're just not going to do it. No promotion company in the world would do it and take a chance of it. Walk into the ring, he could break his ankle. He could break a knuckle. He could do whatever. They're not going to take that chance on it. I think they did it as a publicity stunt to get his ratings up. They paid Tyson to run his mouth. They're too buddy to be even a fight. It's just not real.
Oh.
And you heard it from me first.
Okay. If basically if Jake says it's on, I want to fight you, you'll be ready. You could take him out. You think?
Yeah, I'm getting ready for one. I'm getting ready for one more fight right now. I've been working with a guy named Anthony Go and some other training partners here. Go won the Olympics and the bronze. He's also a wrestler now, but he won the bronze medal in the Olympics. Signed with Golden Boy and detached his right bicep, so he had to quit fighting. But I've been working with him and DDP. I'm getting all my conditioning and strength, and several other people we're working with also. So yeah, I'm real close to ready for one more big fight.
Wow. You heard it here first. What do you think of that, Greg?
Exactly.
I think it's pretty amazing. That's pretty incredible. And the health comeback journey. So tearing your bicep, was there anything else health-wise that was keeping you back after you slowed down a bit?
It wasn't the bicep. That wasn't the problem. That happened a long time ago. It was my hips. I'd have both hips replaced.
Ah. That must have been
basically the strength and conditioning's from DDPY yoga, right? What you've been doing,
right?
It's a great workout, isn't it? Amazing.
Oh, without a doubt, it's an unbelievable workout.
Gives that flexibility, because I was in the ring for X amount of years as a pro wrestler, and I thought, and now I feel as good as I felt in my 30s at 51. So I know exactly how good it is, because it just other places we didn't think we could stretch, we can stretch now, right? That's the awesome thing about the yoga for sure. What do you
getting the movement back, because that's important.
Yeah. Oh, it's the movement, the flexibility, even the strength. Just the strength from just performing the yoga is just it's unreal. The kind of strength that you can build. What do you think of this? You're still out there doing events and stuff, speaking, things like that. The career after your boxing career, you've been able to really still tell your story and stuff. And there's so many people you have fans all over the world. It's got to feel great, right?
Oh, it's amazing. I've got another 30 years left of my life because DDP. Things are going great. I've been staying busy, keeping busy, having a lot of fun, and spend time with the family.
Fantastic.
That's good. And you're training for this fight that we were just talking about. And when is that going to take place? And walk us through what your training regimen's like besides the yoga. Like, what are you doing for endurance?
The yoga, I spar. I got my son fights also professional, so I spar with him and a couple other guys I spar with. Hit the bag a couple times a day during the day, and do my cardio.
That's huge. And the thing that the yoga does, it helps also with conditioning. You don't blow up as much. You really, I don't know what it is that gets the breathing. It's just different stretches that I never did in my life, even when I was a wrestler or a college basketball player. That's the powerful thing of it for sure. So that was a special simulcast of the Neil Haley Show and celebrity interviews live from the ground with Greg Hanna. Guys, take care.